Hello. You know what I like? I like thinking of societal disruptions. A lot of people think that a country's biggest foe is another country. This, however, is not really the way it goes in modern society. If we take American society, for example, I can argue that our greatest foe is ourselves and our lack of care for knowledge. Our greatest foe is not Russia, China, or an imagined tariff war with Canada or Mexico. Our greatest threat is what we have done to ourselves in regard to how we see knowledge and interact with sophisticated topics that we may not understand. If you want to degrade a society and you're a foreign adversary, you have to pump in massive amounts of propaganda and misleading information. All you have to do is hope that you can get that population to not even care for information at all. And I believe this is where the American society currently is. There is, to be sure, a group of people who will always care, and they will always lead the way and make the most money, as I've said in previous videos. However, there is a sizable part of the population who does not care for detailed information. And unfortunately, for those people, the way modern society is constructed, only detailed information is useful. If you have information that is vague or otherwise trivial, it is not very useful to the progression of the society. It is interesting how the greatest economic power that has ever existed will be undone not by a foreign power, but by our own inability to recognize at large the importance of caring about detailed information. I'm sure there are other societal disruptions that are worthy to talk about, but for me, whenever I think in this vein, all I can think about is how knowledge is being used or misused by the most powerful country on earth. For all its wildest dreams, Russia and China could really never have hoped for a better outcome. The work that they do could not match the devastation that we ourselves have brought to this country, and that is sad. I know the idea might be a bit abstract and a bit hard to fully get behind, but understand that that is what's happening, and other countries do not need the equivalent of a CIA to further destroy America. America's being destroyed from within and it has nothing to do with who the president is. It's much more fundamental. It's fundamentally our relationship to reality and how we want to live in a complex society that we have created. Perhaps the complexity has worked against us and made us long for a simpler time. Perhaps that is true. But if that is true, then our complex, prosperous society will not exist for very much longer. And our true adversaries will be very happy to know that. That's just a thought I had been having. So I hope you enjoyed, and you may agree, you may not agree, but I am confident that time will show me to be correct.